Lakers. That means Luka Doncic.
Ball is up and it'll be possession Lakers. 13 free throw attempts a game. Keep him off the line. Screen out front. Keontae gives chase to Austin Reeves. Here's LeBron, second game of this season. And Reeves tries a three. It jumps out and into the hands of Keontae.
And Austin Reeves might be as important of focal figure as Luka, because Austin has really turned his game up, especially in the absence of LeBron for a while.
LeBron got a piece of that shot by Nurk. Here's LeBron running coast to coast, puts up the shot, loosed. He wanted to call, no whistle. Jazz go 2-on-2 against the Lakers. Keontae leaves it off to Bailey. Shot clock, plenty of time. Here's V. He's hot, loves that spot. Up and out, and the rebound to Reeves. Quickly, the quick outlet, and just up and around Keontae George. Key had very little hope of stopping LeBron.
Yeah, the Jazz key that time.
Big T, I got to be honest, that 57-second timeout into the first quarter reminds me of a guy named Popovich.
Well, it was quick.
It was quick.
And Will Hardy learned something from Coach Pop. Learned a lot of things. That particular, you don't like something, use those timeouts.
Marketing nearly had the ball knocked out of his hands. Takes it back in, floats home to the Jazz on a little mini 4-0 run after the timeout. Luka takes his first shot, skips out. Reeves, no one there, has it inside against Nurk for two.
Yeah, Reeves just a high IQ guy. Doesn't care who's down there. Puts himself in position to get Nurk under the basket and gets a little bunny there off the glass.
You made a point about Austin Reeves. Remember, this is only the second game of the year for LeBron. Reeves was such a big part for that fast start for LA.
Oh, no question about it. He's really upped his game. Right now, he's probably the #2 option, and LeBron may be #3 most of the time.
Ball comes loose. V, Euro step it up and scores. Nicely done. He saw LeBron hanging off his right shoulder. And Mikhailuk stays patient, cool, and calm and scores.
He did. He put his foot on the brake just a little bit to keep LeBron at a distance and stretched out off the glass.
Z had 13 against the Lakers last week, 8 against Oklahoma City here Friday night. Luka lets it fly. That's an air ball saved by Nurk along the baseline. And hey, after that timeout, Jazz had gathered themselves, playing better defense, which will be key tonight. There's a kick out to Ace, and the rookie jumps in out of bounds off Bailey.
Well, defense is ass.
That's what I thought I heard out there.
Those are good breaks too.
Really good, fresh ones. Reeves, LeBron up against Keontae. Got a 3-second call on Nurkic. That will be a technical free throw taken by Reeves. J.J. Redick in his second season. Right now 11-4, 61-36 in his less than 2-year tenure. Boy, he could play too. He could play in the NBA. LG, take it away.
Well, guys, the last game the Lakers played was last Tuesday against the Jazz. They've had 4 days off, and on Friday they did a little team building. Instead of practice, they were all out on the pickleball court in a little Lakers tournament. J.J. Redick said it was a lot of fun, unsurprisingly very competitive.
The Jazz did play Friday night, as I mentioned, against the Thunder T, and here we are again on a Sunday night in Salt Lake City. Luka just scored his first 2 and his first free throw of this game. He leads the league in scoring, 34.6 points a game.
Yeah, and that fourth level right there at the nail, the free throw line, is where you get those numbers.
Mikhailuk puts Utah up by 1 as he splashes home a 3. 5 points early for Svi. And just like that, Lakers will punish you quickly in transition after the make.
Yeah, it was a quick hitter, and LeBron read Reeves just perfectly.
Back inside Utah. Nurk, take it up, drops home 2. Nurkic is on the board. Had 10 rebounds against the Thunder with 5 points on Friday night.
Yeah, I like Nurk's more aggressiveness on the offensive end. And there's Luka taking advantage of the rook, Ace Bailey, just kind of backing him down with no help. Ace has got to give him more resistance. You get an arm bar and a hand in the back, and you've got to force him to try to kick that ball out.
One and out, mark it in shot quickly. Reeves intercepted by Lowry. Jazz set themselves on defense. Fee in the paint. Drive, kick. Ace Bailey 3. And the rebound to Hachimura. Jazz have started 1 of 5 from 3. Lakers 0 for 3. Little circus shot by LeBron and a whistle.
Bowler, this last Jazz bucket, you see it's out. Watch him.
Luka, that soft touch at 6'6", 230. That's 7 in the quarter for Doncic. Jazz down 3 with the ball. Nurkic bangs in on Ayton, backs it out. Here's V. 5 on the shot clock. Feet set, big fella. You betcha.
I like that.
Nurk goes downtown.
Love that from Nurk. You got to make him guard you. And he's been known to be able to play inside out, stretch the floor.
Jazz playing even with the Lakers at the moment, 14 apiece. Mikhailuk in on Doncic, split-legged jumper, no. Nicely done, tipped over to Keontae. Kevin Love and Cody Williams set to check in. Oh, what a play! Climbing up on the ladder, the youngster.
Example of it right there, to be able to get up that high and time that ball, Bowler. I'm talking about being one for him.
All 5 starters have scored for Utah. Luka shut down along the baseline, forces out the 3. Ball loose and a foul on the floor. Cross-court pass. Reeves to Hachimura.
That's a good closeout by Ace. Well, maybe 1/2 a step further to try to get Hachimura to get rid of that ball.
Love had a hot hand against the Thunder on Friday night. 4 triples in all. Reeves trying to break down Keontae and then throws it into the second row.
Good D by the Jazz. Hands in the passing lanes, blowing up that play right away.
3rd turnover for
and putting himself in a great position.
the old vet tee, 18 years, right? K-Love with his first dime. Little step back by Luka, short. Marketing. Takes it up along the baseline and runs it out to Collier. That first step is wickedly quick, and look what happens. J.J. Redick off the bench. The Jazz using backcourt speed and, of course, a deep points. There's Austin Reeves straight away. Filipowski checks in. Ball's going to jump off the hand of Jackson Hayes, a 7-footer out of Texas. He caused some problems at Crypto.com Arena on Tuesday night, and the Jazz have now forced 4 turnovers here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they have. That is excellent for the Jazz. You talk about comforts of home. I think part of it is the Jazz just have this comfort, this energy starting out.
K-Love, good look, rushed it just a bit. 0 for 2 from downtown. Across the timeline is Reeves. Hayes trying to go pick and roll over the top to Luka. Doncic has to give it up, but a whistle as he passed off. So Cody Williams, a whistle for his first foul.
Yeah, Kevin Love, you've got to understand that you don't have to use those fouls at that moment.
Hayes again stumbles. Marcus Smart just checked in, 12 years out of Oklahoma State, and scores a triple. We're tied at 20. Corey around the corner, back out to Love. Filipowski. Williams slides inside, denied. Down he goes, and a 2-on-2 break. Reeves leads it with a Euro step, and that ball just rolled in.
Yeah, the Lakers will punish you if you cannot get back on that transition defense.
That shot way off the mark. Jackson Hayes a rebound. Doncic and Reeves have combined for 13 of the Lakers' 22 here to open the first quarter. Little drop off down low, just parked in the paint was Hachimura.
Yeah, the Lakers are being a lot more patient in their half-court game right now, trying to find those seams to pick the Jazz apart, and most of them are right down in the corner, bottom corner of that paint.
Jazz turn it over.
Well, watch this, Cody Williams.
How about that move around, flip inside, count it, and one.
Talk about seams, finding seams.
There's not much room, but he found. Three-point play. First player to jump into double figures tonight in Salt Lake. Lakers on a 10-0 run. Keontae leaves it out to Flip. Drives, ball stripped, picks it up. Plenty of time to reset. Here's Keontae for three. Good look. And the third-year pro out of Baylor knocks it home.
That's good focus. Marcus Smart with a really good contest right there, but Keontae with great patience.
Laravia, he'll toe it up deep for three. Takes a bounce off the Love. Then Doncic just baited Collier. Took the shot. No. Rebound backside, K-Love.
Well, sometimes those are the toughest shots to take when you're wide open.
Keontae one more time. Trying to go back-to-back. Markkanen unable to grab the rebound. Quick outlet. Hachimura just wide open. Easiest bucket of the night here in the open.
Just lost him there, and he got an easy one.
2 minutes left, first quarter. Already 29 on the board for the Lakers, 23 for the Jazz. Markkanen steps in, almost a free throw line jumper. Doncic with the rebound. Lowry has started Big T 1 of 4. There's a lob up top, denied by Filipowski. No call. Jazz run. Collier driving kick. Markkanen, no. And Hachimura grabs the missed shot. Jazz are 3 of 12 from 3. Lakers 2 of 9.
The Jazz have had some pretty decent looks.
Doncic draws a double team. Hachimura left alone, slides to his left. That jumper jumps off to Love.
Yeah, nice job of pushing him off the three-point line. Hachimura.
Collier drives inside, left to right.
You can't deal with that. If you're out that far with Isaiah Collier, he is going to have an advantage. He's going to get by you. He's going to use that physicality, which he did on Arabia. Got an easy bucket.
Under a minute to play. First quarter. Hachimura open for the three. Rolls out. Rebound Markkanen.
Well, it's not a strong blitz, but it is sending an extra guy over the Luka. And Bo, a lot of times
Imagine the NBA all in one place, made easy.
And now he finds himself on an NBA court. I mean, it's just back and forth into development, working his way back from injury as Collier makes 2.
Yeah, I've been really pleased with the minutes Taylor Hendricks has gotten thus far this season. Deep 3 there for Luka.
13 for Doncic. So far this season, he's dropped 4 40-point games, 13 already here in the first quarter. Filipowski, Hendricks off the wing, the 3 up and good.
That's good news.
Nicely done, confident shot. Hendricks pulls the Jazz within 2.
Well, when you've gone through what Taylor Hendricks has gone through to get back here, you know he's going to have confidence.
Smart for 3, up and out, rebound Love. Jazz unable to get a shot away.
All right there can get something going early in this game. Right sensible.
How about that rebound by Nurk? Able to get a body away from Ayton. Sends the ball. Just missed the 3. Here's Nurkic. Collier, good ball movement. 3 on the shot. Takes the shot. Taps out. Markkanen. Nicely done. Two-hands it. Just a little two-hand push. And Lowry with a couple of buckets in this first half.
Did you see how many Lakers were around him when he got that rebound? 4. And the 5th was thinking about coming in there, but Lowry definitely went up and took control.
LeBron patient, put that ball right on the hands of DeAndre Ayton. First bucket for DeAndre, the 7-footer. Nurkic. Lowry looks inside, hands it off to the rookie Ace Bailey off his foot. No kick ball. Picked up by Collier. 5 on the shot. He's got space. Nurkic has got to hurry quickly. Sensabaugh sets his feet. 3. Bang.
Great timing. Nurk gets it to the right guy at the right time. Bryce Sensabaugh with his patented 3-point bucket.
Little up and down from the 3-point mark this season, still at 34%, and it gives the Jazz a 35-34 lead. The rebound off the miss by LeBron. Mark it and catch and shoot. Triples away, up and out. Nurkic again trying to keep that ball alive. It looks like,
They got that wrong.
From our seat, that looks like
the opposition at bay on those rebounds. That's why the Jazz are so good at home in the rebound department.
Collier drives, kicks. Nurk goes around Ayton. Ball stripped out of his hands. Picked up by LeBron on a straight line. Takes on Sensabaugh. Reeves off the glass. No. Rebound Bryce. Jazz come the other way. 3-on-3. Sensabaugh breaking down the defense in the paint. Floater up, out, and he'll shoot 2.
Bryce Sensabaugh just doing a nice job of dragging that ball through arms and hands on the way up.
Yes, we know he's a 3-point shooter, but he can drive and score and can finish.
Yeah, he's really developed that playmaking knack. Right, he talks about not having to dribble more than 2 or 3 times to either get into his shot or make a play. And when he's on, man, he is on.
LeBron out front running the show with Doncic on the bench, but you got to watch out for that guy. Austin Reeves, 6 in the first quarter, now 9 after the 3-point shot. Undrafted out of Oklahoma. Here's Isaiah on a drive and a bucket. He'll get a free throw. Collier's been a difference maker off the bench.
Well, you call it a bang-bang play.
Chance to have a 9-point half, and Collier makes the free throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line, 3 of 4 from the floor in just 8 short minutes. LeBron calls for it. He's working against Collier. Passes out. LaRavia 3.
Well, Bryce Sensabaugh was trying to get in and out of that lane to potentially help on the drive, and LaRavia wide open.
Jake had a 16-point night against the Jazz Tuesday night of last week in LA. He played for Memphis. First half, ace on the inbound. Splash. Nicely done. He knew the spot, T, and he found it.
Yeah, he is able to do so many things with his athleticism and size, and that catch and shoot shot is so smooth for him.
High floater counted. LaRavia has scored a quick 5 here in quarter number 2. And the Jazz will call the timeout with 8:43 to play.
As well as I do, as many games as we've called and seen, and I play them. It's always been a tough place for the opponents to come in. LeBron's no different. Jazz trying to see if they can keep that going.
Nurkic pushes up 2. How about 7 for the 7-footer? He's hit all 3 shots to go with 5 rebounds. And the Jazz bench on a 17-8 advantage in this first half. Nurk knocks it away, picked up by Flip. 8 minutes to play, second quarter. Sensabaugh slips, picks it up, floater. Got it? No. Off the backside, and Filipowski continues to fight.
Great
Ace
hustle.
to the corner. Collier 3. Backside rebound, another offensive rebound for Utah. Here's Collier, tiptoe down the baseline, reverse it, can't finish. And LeBron comes back the other way. Gabe Vincent. LaRavia shut down by Nurkic. LeBron lob inside, throws it over the top of Ayton, and the Jazz hustle back the other way. Parked in the corner, sends a ball. Well, that's a great look right in front of the Jazz bench.
Yeah, it is, especially by a guy like Bryce.
LeBron short, loose ball kicked, and it looks like it's going to come off Nurkic.
Well, you just saw the Jazz doing work on the offensive boards. Jazz are definitely showing that they have the ability to keep that going here, and that could play an important part of this game.
For the Lakers, Doncic back on the floor. LaRavia goes out. Keontae checks in. And Collier off the floor. LeBron, 3 ball, won't drop. Rebound right into the hands of Bryce. And sends the ball, waits for Keontae. Nurk loves to hold that ball, palms it. The old orange in the right and left hand, flip. He threw that ball, it ricochets off the glass to Reeves. Tapped up, no, the Jazz catch a break. Outlet comes out to Keontae.
Jazz with numbers right here.
Bryce drives, splits the defenders, cannot finish. Jazz have given up a couple of easy buckets, and LeBron just walks in.
Yeah, you needed to score that if you were the Jazz. It was good defense there by the Lakers, and you had two Lakers cherry picking on the other side.
Keontae becoming a very efficient mid-range jump shooter. Knocks that one down. 9 points for George. (47-44), nearly halfway through the second quarter. As LG mentioned, the Lakers have not played since Tuesday of last week, and LeBron gets the roll for two. And that was, of course, against the Utah Jazz. Jazz on the floor Friday night here and lost a tough one to the NBA title champs. LeBron on the run. That's what he does. Straight line run. And he tries to always split a defender or will go right or left.
Well, he's a freight train. And if it's only one, maybe sometimes two guys back, he will use that ability just to get downhill and get to the bucket.
Lakers retake the lead, 48-47. Sends the ball around the screen. Nurk, little pick and roll. Tough shot. He takes a seat on the floor, and DeAndre Ayton picks up the foul. Some up and down play. Nurk misses the first of two. Here's what's ahead for the Jazz, brought to you by University of...
Have had is the ability to have a stretch here at home, even if it's a hop, skip, and a jump to another city like the Warriors. You get back here, and it's not one of those long trips. And I don't think we have really any of those the rest of the season like we had last year.
Doncic never rushed, never panics at 15 for Luka. Sends a ball. Knocked away by Jackson. Kevin Love will check in.
Yeah, that was looking like a lob to Nurk.
7.6 rebounds, 13 minutes. Love to sends the ball. Keontae parked in the corner on the other side of his feet. He cuts through. Doncic timed it beautifully. Got around Love. Lob, put it up. That's a highlight reel bucket there. Doncic finds Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, it is. And Doncic is one of those guys that just goes off instinct. Just a beautiful play from top to bottom.
Now here's where you have to be careful if you're a Jazz fan, because you cannot let that play impact the rest of this half. There's 4:20 on the clock. Back on the floor, they switch. Mikhailuk, now Keontae. Guarding Doncic behind the three-point line, drives into the baseline, step back Jay, up, out. And that ball saved, no, out of bounds is Doncic. And the Jazz will have it back. 4 minutes to play in the half.
Jazz have had some pretty good looks. Bryce Sensabaugh just coming up short on that last attempt.
Well, the Jazz have put up 21 three-point attempts, made 6. Just under 29%. Lakers 5 of 16 at 31.
See if Lowry can find something. Mismatched.
He got held up in the paint.
Yeah, but that's a positive play for the Jazz. Jazz taking advantage of the switches. And Benson had to foul him. Well, he was definitely going to get scored on.
That was a 4th team foul. Next foul will put the team. Keontae trying to get past Hachimura.
Been showing this season that he had a great summer.
First free throw for Keontae, and he's the first Jazz man, LG, to go double figures.
Well, guys, there's so much work that Keontae George has put in the offseason to be performing the way he has to start this year. And Coach Hardy says he sprinkled a lot of work into his mid-range game, and that's something we've been seeing in these last couple games. He's made mid-range shots a part of his ecosystem, Coach Hardy said, and he's just added that, more pressure to the rim, along with many other things to really be taking this strides that he is this year, guys.
Well, the other part is at the free throw line. Came in at 4%, makes a pair.
Yeah, on the top of all that is just confidence, right? Confidence in not hesitating to do things and not even being worried about mistakes.
LeBron back on the floor, gave Vincent out. Marcus Smart shot 1 and out. Love the rebound, and Keontae will go cross court to Collier. Here's Key. Drive kicks Mikhailuk, but a foul in the lane. And Keontae the foul.
Yeah. Got up in the air on that pass. And
Nurkic takes a slow walk back to the scorer's table. He'll check in next whistle. Doncic methodically backs down Keontae, gets it back inside, over the shoulder pass. Wow, Smart for 3 and got it.
yeah, Luka is just
A magician.
a wizard, a magician, whatever you want to call him. He has the ability to make a simple play look like magic.
Mikhailuk try to get the bucket back inside. Love, nicely done. Offensive rebound. And Caleb on the board, his first 2 of the night. He had 12, a season high against the Thunder on Friday. Hart leaves it for Doncic. He'll go deep off the wing. Up, out, rebound Nurk.
Lowry has to find a way in this last 2 minutes to get some confidence. That's going to help him right there, Bowler.
Second time he's been down low underneath and 2 hands it in. He'll take it 6 points. And Markkanen's gone 3 of 8 in this first half. Jazz down 2. Luka. Cross court, Smart to James. LeBron goes baseline. 2 hands it around Keontae.
Yeah, that's just a vet move, knowing where the help is coming from, knowing the size of the help. Isaiah Collier just would not have been able to do anything. He got over there in time, but LeBron outsmarted him.
That's 1,294 consecutive games of 10 or more for LeBron.
You talk about Lowry's recognition of the advantage.
What would it be like for a coach to know every time your player walks on the floor he goes double figures? Collier back out front, 3-ball, Keontae straight away, a little bit short. LeBron rebounds, under a minute to go, wide open Reeves. He's got fresh legs and drops in 2. 11 for Austin Reeves.
Guys trying to take advantage of any switches.
They got Nurk, nice spin. And 1 on Doncic.
Yeah, and that switch works too.
4 from the floor. And he's 0 for 3, however, from the free throw line. The rebound finds Luka. Passes back, Hachimura for 3. Ten-point half for Hachimura. Played at Gonzaga, and watch out, he's having a career year from downtown. 48% from 3. 3 Lakers now in double figures in this first half. They put 62 on the board, yet the Jazz trail by 7. Markkanen jumps out. Lost ball. Yes. Doncic, no look pass, picked up by Markkanen. No. Reeves at the horn. No bucket. Makes it a 3-point play. He shoots 71% from the floor, and you can understand why. 65-58, the lead back to 7 for the Lakers. Here's Markkanen, free throw line, jumper away. Ricochets out to Hachimura. LeBron to Doncic. Luka step back off the elbow, splashes home 2 at 17. He was 6 of 14 from the floor in the first half.
Jazz dropped back in zone coverage that time, and Luka makes him pay. Didn't push close enough to him. See Hachimura is face guarding Lowry, trying to top block him.
Staring at the 23-year veteran LeBron James. Kept his composure, knocked down 3. 17. A couple of 3-point buckets here for Keontae to start the third quarter. Doncic in the paint. Off to Reeves. Corner is LeBron. 3-ball takes a bounce out. Nurk Nice rebound up to Mikhailuk. Here's Fee. Got a reach in. Looks like it's Hachimura.
I think it's going to be Luka.
Luka? Yeah, actually had his hand up.
But Keontae George very confident that he can get his shot off on LeBron.
18 on the shot clock. Side out Utah. Here's Ace Bailey. Ace, the rookie, the 5th pick out of Rutgers, was 2 of 5 in the first half. He'll take the shot from downtown. Takes a jump off to Luka. Baseball pass to LeBron. And Nurkic got back to shut him down. 2 minutes in, third quarter. Hachimura guarded by Bailey. Reach in, step back Jay. Tough shot, he'll shoot 2. Ace picks up the foul.
Yeah, Hachimura did kick out a little bit on that shot, but Ace Bailey was definitely in his space right here.
For Hachimura. Miss one, make one. (68-61) here in the third quarter. Mikhailuk can't have a better look. Nurk gives the Jazz a second opportunity on the offensive rebound. Keontae flies it off to Marketing. Catch and shoot, open, short. Rebound Reeves. And the struggles for Marketing continues. 0 for 4 from downtown. 3 of 10 overall from the floor.
Yeah, and I think what Lowry needs to do is get to the free throw line. Find something to see that ball go in, or get downhill. Get you a nice look.
Keontae runs it off the glass. Oh yeah, the bank is wide open on a Sunday.
It is open, and Keontae is the beneficiary of a lot of the attention going to stop Lowry.
Doncic with the turnaround. Rims out to George. Keontae with 19 in his pocket, scored 33 with 5 triples Tuesday night in L.A. Mikhailuk, a quiet assassin, knocks down a triple.
That's just a great find. Great vision there by Key, getting the ball to Spee at the right time. Nice rhythm 3.
8 points for Mikhailuk in 14 minutes. He's hit 2 of 5 from downtown. Reeves from the corner. That ball jumps out. Nurk another rebound. That's his 10th board. He's going for yet another double-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds. Here's Nurk inside. Lays it up and in. There it is, right on cue. 11 and 10. And Nurkic now with 5 double-doubles on the year.
Oh, and that ball gets into that suction cup hand. It ain't coming out. Just a nice stretch out there for Nurk on a beautiful pass.
We're tied at 68. 10-1 run, Utah. And a nice start here in the third quarter. Doncic behind the three-point line. Fires it up, back of the iron. Another rebound, Nurk, and a loose ball foul. Looked like Jackson Hayes over the back.
Well,
5 rebounds for Marketing. That was his first dime inside to his teammate, who also goes a 7-footer. Keontae, how about that drive? Glass, no. Rebound, big one. Nurk. And he's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, I think Luka was backing up into Nurk on that rebound. Foul. But that's pretty much every call for him.
Yes, it is. 2 fouls on Doncic. Keontae, belt high dribble, left hand. Marketing tries to break free of Jackson Hayes.
Lakers in their own zone.
4 to shoot. 3 ball up and out. Oh, he's Bailey. Wicked. I mean, wicked. Off the offensive putback. That ball barely jumped down, and I'll tell you, ace was all aces on that one.
Well, Coach Will Hardy was right. He is a freak of nature with the athletic ability.
Jazz have the lead of 2. They run. Keontae to the rack. Make it 4. And the Jazz are finding rhythm. Redick calls timeout. Utah starts the third quarter on a 17-6. Jazz have put together 11 straight points in a very productive third quarter. 17-6 thus far. Doncic takes a bump. And Keontae, a little flat-footed, looks to Will Hardy and say, really? That'll be 3 on George.
Well, Keontae's not going to complain too much because he is good at that as well. Gathering on that bump. He's talking to the ref about it. but it's normally when he's going downhill to do it. That time, Luka just bumps him. And Keontae may have a small point, but it is Luka.
For this team to make sure to keep a lot of these guys like Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves off the line. Last time they played the Lakers, they shot 28 free throws together. Tonight, they've only shot 5. So while we just saw Luka get to the line, the Jazz have been doing a great job of keeping them off there, because that's another way that great shooters can find rhythm, Coach said before tonight's game.
Another plus for the Jazz, only 9 turnovers thus far. See, that's been a problem the last couple of games. Svi slides inside. How about tap it in? K-Love, he's been around the league a long time, 18 years to be exact, and he's seen that ball fall off the rim multiple times.
Absolutely. Automatic for him. That
Love
play,
with 4 points.
And that play started with Lowry trying to punish the switch.
Reeves banks home 2. Austin Reeves, 5 of 8 shooting, 12 points in the first half. Here's Ace going to work against Hachimura. Tried to slip underneath, back out to Glove. Baseball pass. Keontae shares it, mark it in. Yeah, you betcha. Lowry, the tough way.
Yeah, Kevin Love comes out limping on that play, but nice drive. That's what Lowry needed to do. Attack the basket, work your way out.
Under 6 to play in the third. LeBron passes out. Luka, hand in face. Mikhailuk. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. What a third quarter. So far, 21-9 advantage and a 5-point lead. Utah down 2 after 1, 7 at the half. Keontae fires up a mid. Range J. Rebound Hachimura.
The Lakers are switching everything.
They're going to call a block on Keontae. And that decision has to be made so quickly. LeBron's off the floor. Straightaway triple off the mark by Sensabaugh. And he knocks that ball out of bounds. It'll be Laker ball as he got back to defend LaRavia.
Bryce is in the game. They're hoping that he can find some consistency.
Well, they trap Luka along the baseline, force a turnover. Here's Collier, spins, and then throws that ball to no one.
Oh no, that fan was wide open, Bowler. A little bit more people in that right corner. Good idea.
Just the 10th turnover by the Jazz. Doncic against Love, passes out front. Smart leans in for a 3. 1 and out. K-Love the rebound to Collier.
Kevin Love's 8th rebound. Both bigs, Nurkic and K-Love with 18.
Beautiful bucket down low. Keontae rolls home his 23rd point, and the Jazz lead jumps to 7. Love with 2nd assist, 19 in all for the Jazz. At home, they've averaged 33. Luka pulls up a little lame. Inside, Reeves, and 1.
And hit Reeves.
Yeah, Luka limping just a little bit after that play. Looked like he slipped a bit as he was heading out of bounds.
He's just trying to trick you, Bowler.
Oh, I know, no doubt.
That lame duck move. Fake like I'm hurt, but I'm going to try to get you.
Collier just showed the ball right into the face of LaRavia. He picks it clean. Inside, he'll go in for 2. That ball rebounded by Filipowski, and the Jazz catch a break. No bucket. They get the rebound. Flip into the chest of Doncic. Pass out, wide open Collier. They collapse 2 in the paint. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball, 11 on the shot clock. Collier gets it inbounded to Filipowski. Coming up on 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Jazz need to finish this one strong, setting up 12 minutes of basketball here. Blocked. LaRavia out of nowhere. Oh, that's Maxey, pardon me, Cleva. Oh, that ball took 2 bounces and in.
Yeah, that's good fortune there for Luka.
Doncic now 8 of 19 with 21 in his pocket. Cross court, flip in the paint. Bumps, no foul, shot short. Nice rebound, Love. Put it back and it rolls out. It'll be Jazz ball. We go courtside, LG.
Guys, DeAndre Ayton is
Started the third quarter, so you knew something was up with DeAndre.
Yeah, Kleba and Filipowski down there posturing in the paint. The referee saying, oh, he can touch you if he wants, you just can't push you.
Kleba out of Germany in his 9th year. This is only his 5th game played this season. Inbounded. Jazz would like to have that one back. Sends the ball, couldn't grab it. Luka, lob it up top. How about flip? You betcha. Young fella goes up and knocks it out. And a flex. Will Hardy is looking for those exact type of plays from his young players. A little alpha mentality would be the best way to put it.
That's right. And the physicality, as Isaiah Collier, it's this foul against Luka. Little collision. He's trying to get through the screen.
He'd complain the whole way, wouldn't he, actually? Yeah. Good news for the Jazz thus far. Just his 5th free throw.
Hey, look, there's no question.
He's lost some weight from his Dallas days. 230, 6'6". LeBron chases after Market and high floater. That ball was in, and it jumps right back out. LeBron pushes ahead. Leaves it out to Luka. Right at the free throw line. Whip pass to Kleba. 2 minutes left, third quarter.
See if the Jazz send someone.
Step back triple. It's on the way. Short rebound. Kleba. Laravia in traffic. Couldn't get it to drop. Loose. Picked up. Keontae runs. 3-on-2. George. Triple. It jumps out and Luka pushes ahead. LeBron cherry picking a bit and hammers home 2. 10-0 run. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Jazz had an opportunity on that 3-on-2. I thought they should have tried to take it deeper into the paint.
Here's Keontae, slip sliding inside, denied, whistle in the paint. 7 of 10.
It is just weird to see a single-digit number with Lauri Markkanen in points. And that basket has had a lid on it for him.
Collier comes out. Ace Bailey will come back on the floor to finish out this third quarter.
But if you're Lauri, look, you get those looks, you got to take them. You may have missed a bunch, but it could be that 1 or 2 that puts the Jazz over the top.
Big T, 2-point game. 81-79, coming up on a minute left, third quarter. Deep 3. 1 and out. Yes, Keontae reaches up. Off the miss by Kleba. Nice spin. Keontae. Bailey. 1 bounce out. Sends the ball. Got a look. Bang!
Nice.
Oh, baby, Bryce. Bryce.
Baby. Right place, right time. And perfect timing on the rhythm shot. Great ball movement by the Jazz.
He's 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 8 overall from the floor. That's a big bucket here in the final minute of the third. Jazz retake the lead, 82-81. Doncic up against Filipowski. Has to force a pass out. Low ball picked up. LeBron. They're going to call a foul on Flip. Rebound Bailey. Make 1, miss 1 for LeBron. 13. Here's Bailey, right to left. Feeds, Flip, 2-hands it. Oh, the rookie is catching on. Draws again, defenders, and a quick dish to Flip.
Yeah, that's what Coach Will Hardy was talking about with Ace. First, that rebound to get up high and get that clean rebound.
Filipowski's first score of this game. Ace pedals back. They're going to call a foul. And Luka with 11.7 to play. Ace once again in the plus category. He was +3 LG against OKC tonight, +16.
Well, guys, I asked Ace after his last game.
They took away. What I heard from here was they took away a bucket.
Yep.
82-81, and Doncic at the line for 2.
The 3-point bucket by Bryce Sensabaugh. It's a no bucket now because his foot was on the line, they said. Interesting.
Doncic 6 of 7, one more from the stripe. 24 through nearly 3/4 of play. Make that 25. 3-point game. Jazz can take the final shot here of the third quarter. Keontae off to Bryce. Stop and go. Dribble drive. Paint. Lost the handle. And it's out of bounds with 0.2 of a second for the Jazz.
See a lot of Lakers fingers twirling in the air.
Let's see if they put time.
Bench saying no to their players.
Inbound quickly. The hook at the horn. All right, here we go. 12 minutes to play. Lakers on the road. They have the second best road record in the West, 7-2. LeBron takes the shot. No. How about that block out rebound? Bailey. He'll stride into front court. Nurkic. Bryce puts it down on the floor. Nearly lost his feet. Back out to Nurk. Here's Markkanen, a key player in this fourth quarter. It's going to be off Lowry. Wow.
Yeah, Vincent with the pressure D, just hands in the all over the place. Gets that ball to go off Lowry.
See, they've held a 30-point score thus far to 8.
Yeah, it really has made the difference in this game and keeping the Lakers close.
Reeves backs out, short shot clock. They screen and roll with Jackson Hayes. Reeves will take a deep three. Up, out it comes, and the rebound to Bailey. Hayes finds Collier, trots into front court. A minute played in the fourth. Jazz jump on a flight tonight, head to Golden State. Fuel some confidence here in the fourth quarter. Early minutes of the fourth. Here's Bryce, dribble drive against Reeves, pulls the string, jumpers away, short, rebound LeBron.
Yeah, not a bad look. I mean, they are really smothering Lowry Markkanen and not giving him any air to get the ball.
James, jump shot short. They restart it with Hayes, and a foul whistled on Utah. 16, the Jazz 8 of 12 from the line. One more. Reeves had 12 at the half, now with 18. 4-point game.
And he's got 9 boards, Bowler. He's leading the Lakers in rebounding right now.
Filipowski off the bench along with Mikhailuk. Nurkic at one hand, squeezing the orange, hands it off to Collier. He'll drive baseline, tough shot, and he draws a foul. Hayes got him with the body. Well, he will not return now as we are about 2 minutes deep into the fourth quarter. He will be out with a right knee contusion.
Yeah, that's too bad for him. And I think the Lakers are still trying to figure out how to put him in the best positions to thrive. You know, with Luka on the team and also LeBron.
You know, T. Phoenix tried, right?
Yeah.
Portland tried.
Yeah, he's going to get enough touches, I think. But I think where his strength is really going to be is trying to be a rim protector, a better rim protector, and also a rebounder.
Isaiah makes 1 out of 2. He has double figures. No shot. So the foul's on. Jazz down by 3 with the ball. Flip. He's got a mismatch with Vincent. They double him down inside. Off the hand of Nurk, and the Jazz give it away. 13th turnover. LeBron inside. Count it.
Yeah, those passes just aren't there. Just too crowded down in that paint. I think when Filipowski sees 2 guys coming at him, he's got to dribble that ball the opposite way to open up space.
James whistle for the foul is first. And Markkanen getting a rest, ready to make this stretch run, and just simply lost it out of bounds. You lose the focus, you lose the concentration, and back-to-back giveaways.
Yeah, those kind hurt you at this point, man. It's still a close game, but those unforced ones, LeBron might get credit for that, but really an unforced turnover.
Reeves Comes up short on the three. How about Isaiah Collier? Right place, right time. That ball fell right into his lap. He's trying to go coast to coast, and Vincent took it right out of his hands and stumbles away out of bounds. LeBron James out with just under 9 to play in this one. Ace Bailey, step back three. That was a sweet shot, high arcing. Will Hardy talked about his release is so high, it's a difficult shot to ever block.
There it is. And I know it's not clutch time, minutes-wise and game clock-wise, but that's a big shot at this point of the game for the Rook.
Ace hits double figures with 10. Hachimura's shot falls wide right. Picked up by Flip. Here comes Collier. Got a 2-point game in Salt Lake City, 87-85. One more time. Nope. Far right. Luka lobs that one to Austin Reeves and out of bounds.
Keep your eye on Ace Bailey. This whole a different result.
Third foul on Ace Bailey. First free throw is away. Downstairs, LG.
Well, Bowler, you brought it up a little bit, but just how high of a pull-up jumper that Ace Bailey has. Coach Hardy said before tonight's game that's a weapon that he has in his shot, and it's something that they're going to try to continue to explore this season as well.
And they're really putting him in the best positions to be successful.
Jazz down 89-85. Bailey back to work out front. Collier left hand. Oh, beautiful move. Push it up. Nope. Rebound Hayes, and he finds Luka. Jazz get 3 back defensively. Doncic shows the ball back to Reeves. Plenty of time on the shot, down to 12. They double down Luka. But he's had his own personal battle with Filipowski tonight.
Good salesman.
This is free throw 9, and 10 is on the way. All right, this is probably one of the most important moments in the game. 7:49 left to go. 5-point Laker lead. Luka at the line, and Markkanen checks back in with Keontae.
No question. You called it. And it doesn't even have to be Lowry trying to go on a scoring run as much as him being involved on both ends. They have really face guarded him. They put a smaller guy like Vincent on him who's very active with his hands. They're getting the switches, but they're not allowing him to get into his spot. See, they have a spy in Luka right there next to him.
Gabe Vincent just riding his hip. 1 and out again for Markkanen. Doncic, who is now knocked down 9 of 10 free throws. Has the ball out front. Picked up by Ace.
Luka got the switch he wanted. See if the Jazz will. Yep.
That's a wicked shot off the back foot. Going for a 30-point night once again. 29 for Doncic. Markkanen just cannot drop a bucket at this moment. He's now 4 of 14 and 0 for 5. Big T from downtown. Blocked. Markkanen. Luka holds the ball against Markkanen. There's that step back. Missed it. Rebound.
Yeah, you got to get those if you're the Jazz.
Kleba had just perfect position as Austin Reeves now restarts, drives paint, cups it down low. Nice job by Keontae. Nice job by Flip. But a whistle. Austin Reeves has gone double-double tonight with 18 points, 10 rebounds. Add another to the total. To what an undrafted pro this guy's become in his 5th year. 28 points a game.
Yeah, he has really upped his value with this Lakers team, and they're taking advantage of it.
We have 2 20-point scores, 1 in Doncic and 1 in Reeves. 15 for LeBron, 13 for Hachimura. Current run is 8-0. 95-85. The lead is 10. Jumper short, and the Jazz have to make those mid-range jump shots. Just short off the rim as we come up on halfway through the 4th quarter.
Yeah, if you're not making them, you got to get stops here.
Luka working against a rookie. 3-ball. Step back, got it. Amazing. Houdini. 32 for Doncic, the #1 scorer in the NBA, and you're watching why. So many tricks and a great talent. 34.6 points a game.
Because he's such a for a second game back. Goes on bad numbers away from the triple-double.
Lakers 11-2 run. They've won this fourth quarter thus far, 14-6. Luka shows the ball, got a little fancy, trying to wrap it behind his back, and it's out of bounds off Kleba.
Yeah, the Jazz are kind of in a dangerous position here. With 5.5 left, you've got to create some kind of run on offense.
Kleba denies Markkanen, gets it back, and a foul.
A lot of defensive nights by his opponents like this, where they are not allowing him to get in the space that he wants to.
You talk about seeing the ball go down from the free throw line. That may be a key here for the final 5.5.
Yeah, and you like his aggression. He has to continue to bring that. If he gets some wide open looks moving without the ball, you got to take those.
Lowry's first trip, and he's 2 for 2. And a hard 10-point night for Markkanen. He went 9 of 9 against the Thunder on Friday night from the free throw line. Now it's about stops. They go LeBron against Keontae. Shot clock at 10.
That's the fadeaway.
Kylie showed, drives, scores inside, found his spot.
Yeah, James just wanted to test that dribble, that crab dribble, to see if anybody was going to come help, and nobody really did come and help Keontae. Gets an easy bucket.
Here's Nurk, spins inside, flips up the shot, and Luke is there for the rebound. Things getting away. Down 11 with under 5 to play. Jazz won the third quarter. They've struggled here in the fourth. And Filipowski whistled for the foul, number 3. I think the one lesson the Jazz are learning, these teams that have been in the playoffs and won titles, is that they can almost pick their moment, and the Jazz can't afford that, especially at this point.
Yeah, you're right, and especially when you have some savvy veterans out there like Luka and LeBron and Austin Reeves. They love the switches, like they feel like they can take advantage of the young players in ISO situations. I mean, Luka can take advantage in any situation, really, but it's tough when things aren't going well for your best player offensively. The Lakers are really getting what they want.
Yeah, Lakers have outscored the Jazz now from the free throw line by 8. Keontae, big triple down the barrel. First bucket here in the fourth. 27 for Key, and the Jazz still breathing, down 10. But Tia goes back to saying